Hi guys, thanks for joining my channel. I'm Martin. Today I'm on to do a bit of a walkthrough, talk through. Excuse the wobbly goose arm, wherever it is. Do a walkthrough, talk through of this brand new deck that's been released by Hay House. It's by Sharon Blackie and the artwork is by Hannah Willow. Sharon is an author. Of 4 books so far. I've got 3 of them, and this deck is based on Sharon's book If Women Rose Woman If Women Rose Rooted. I'm not going to start the video again. Right, this is all about like women reclaiming the power in the world, because we all know that the world is very highly patriarchal. This is one of my favourite books. This is actually my second copy. And if you can get yourself a copy of this book, I highly recommend it. Not as though you need it to kind of use this deck, but like obviously what Sharon talks about in the book is, in the deck as well, so it's amazing, honestly. First of all, this has been done like really highly produced by Hay House, because as we know, Hay House can be really hit and miss. This is one of those decks like with the magnetic clasp and the ribbon to get the cards out. So let's have a look at the back of the box, and it says the Rooted Woman Oracle is based on the old myths and folk tales of Europe, in which women are the guardians of the natural world, the bearers of wisdom and the root of spiritual and moral authority for the community. It offers a heroine's journey to a sense of rootedness in and belonging to this beautiful animate earth. Dr. Sharon Blackie is an award-winning writer, psychologist and mythologist specialising in the mythic imagination. And then Hannah Willow is an artist inspired by the wild and free places, creatures, folklore, poetry, myths and legends. So this is already, it's an excellent combination between the artist and the author, so let's have a look in the box. So it says, may the rooted women who were our ancestors and the spirits and stories of the lands they lived in guide us on our heroine's journey. So you can see that Sharon has changed the hero's journey as once stated by Joseph Campbell, into the heroine's journey. So it's completely changed from masculine to feminine, and rightly so. So let's have a look at the book. First of all, the guidebook is absolutely brilliantly written. There's information. You've got the heroine's journey, the oracle deck as an ally and guide, working with a rooted woman oracle. So, you get the generic stuff, and then you obviously get the introduction. Sharon does say the rooted woman oracle was born from a book, If Women Rose Rooted. So there's lots of information in here. You could kind of like read before you start using the deck. Right, okay then, now how the deck is structured. This is really, really cool. The Rooted Woman Oracle consists of 53 cards. There are 17 cards in each of the 3 suits: Places, Allies and Journey. In addition, there are 2 focus cards: Peregrina, reflecting features of the full card in traditional tarot, in other words, the place from which we begin, and Rooted, reflecting features of the world, the place in which we find ourselves at the completion of our journey. So, the Places cards are the roots of our ancient traditions and anchored in the land, and the land is our greatest teacher. The Allies cards features women from European myth and folklore who represent archetypal roles and qualities which may be helpful along the way. And finally, the Journey cards include different kinds or shapes of ways for journeying. For example, the quest, the pilgrimage, the spiral labyrinth. So, you can, now what the cool thing about this deck is, you can either shuffle the deck normally and use it as a standalone oracle deck, or you can separate the deck into 3 parts, and have like a journey card, a place card and an ally card. So, so you've got 3 cards from 3 separate decks. What I'm going to do is like they're numbered, but they're only numbered up to the number, say like 17 of the first, 17 of the second and 17 of the third, if you understand what I mean. But that is no way at all off-putting at all. Each card is given its own kind of like index at the front of the book, page number as well, so it's easily found. And what I wanted to say is there's lots of information about here about active imagination, about journeying, dream work as well, going deeper. There's some spreads in the book, and then we go on to the cards. So each card has got like 2 pages of text. So it's really, really nice, honestly. I've been using it since it arrived yesterday, and I gave myself a reading last night, and it was absolutely brilliant. So let's have a look at the artwork. So the artwork is done in all earthy kind of tones. It's very much not a New Age deck at all. It's very grounded. You know, very practical as well in the knowledge it gives. So you have the, you know, you kind of have the, you know, the well there, so you can see it's a well, and then you have like a little keyword at the bottom saying the source of life, and you can either, like, you know, as Sharon suggests, you know, kind of like get your own meanings from the card intuitively, or read the, you know, kind of text in the guidebook. And this is where, you know, you'll find lots of information about each card. So each one, look, as you can see, it's kind of a dark deck, but like, you know, not dark as in, you know, shadow work dark deck as people call it. It's just the artwork is specifically done to suit this kind of deck. So we have cave as well, which is incubation. You have all these little spirals as well, you know, on the cards, which is absolutely lovely. And what I do love about it, there's, you know, illustrations of Dartmoor on here as well, and illustrations from all over the UK, which obviously resonated with me more than if I was using a deck from America, because I've never been, so the places are very, very alien to me. But this one, with all the natural flora and fauna of the UK and Europe, it really does resonate with me on a very deep level. So there we've got forest and finding the path, and you can see this little figure there, illuminating, and then you've got like kind of a wolf coming down that pathway, and then you've got the moon in the background. So meadow, which I absolutely adore there. It's just gorgeous with that hare on it, or rabbit, flourishing and regenerating. Mountain, vision and inspiration. Sea, plumbing the depths. More, silence and simplicity. River, flow. This is the card that I actually pulled for my daily draw on Instagram today. You can see the little L there, and the fox, and I think that's a tiny deer as well, a fawn. So we've got lake, what lurks beneath. Cliff, standing on the edge. Bridge, the place between worlds. Stone circle, I absolutely love the artwork on that, and the badger there. And then can, portal to the mystery. And the Fisher King's Court, otherworldly treasures. And then finally, the Isle of Women, women's mysteries. So these are the places cards, I think. Is it places or journey? Places, I think. Let me just double check in the guidebook. Yeah, these are the places cards. So for instance, if you drew the Isle of Women, because obviously that's not as self-explanatory as the other, and it is the Isle of Women is an island which lies far across the Western Sea, sometimes called the land of the living. It's a beautiful country of many colours, filled with music, flowers, trees and birds. In the British tradition, Avalon too is an Isle of Women, whose inhabitants, epitomised by the characters of Morgan Le Fay, are healers and scholars. So you can, like, so the meaning of the card is obviously in all of this text here. This is all about women's mysteries, which are honoured and explored here, including the blood mysteries of menarche, menstruation, motherhood and menopause, the creative mysteries which spark the blossom of new life, art and ideas. The archetypal feminine in all its forms is also celebrated on the Isle of Women. It's a place where the lost or damaged feminine can be explored, reclaimed and reimagined. So there you go. This card invites you to find a safe place and to rest a while as you explore the mysteries of the feminine in this sacred, unviable unviolable space, you can explore the manifold ways in which those forces show up in your own life. So once you've read the text in the book, obviously it's very, very self-explanatory. So these are the alloys now. So these are mythological goddesses, and things like that. So you've got the old crane woman, guardian of the threshold, sovereignty, the power of the land. Look at that, it's just beautiful, that goddess there, like kind of like a mountain range. Selkie on that one. Miss, divine madness, or Miss. Caradwen, the initiator. Ellen of the ways. Rhiannon, the buried moon, so that's the hidden feminine on that one. Sheila and a gig, fertility and creativity. The Kaliak, or Kyliak, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, protector of the wild. Bean Fiesa, oh, sorry, I'm not even going to try on that one. Know that. Maka, strength and endurance. Old women of dreams, the maker of visions. The Grail bearer, spiritual nourishment. I think that's Banshee, is it? Banshee? Yeah, it looks like Banshee. The Keening woman. And then finally, in that suit, it's the Morrigan, death and rebirth. So these are the journey cards. So these are obviously cards you use when you're kind of going within, or, you know, metaphorically. So we've got Quest on that one. Imram on that one. Pilgrimage. Labyrinth. The Wasteland. The Call. The Threshold. The Fall. The Descent. The Crossroads. Temptation. Initiation. Transformation. Shape-shifting. Reclaiming the feminine. The sacred marriage. The return. And the two cards I mentioned at the beginning are Rooted and Peregrina. I need to kind of look into these two cards more, you know, see how they can be used, or whether you need to use them in the whole deck. But what I'm going to do is, so we've got, let's start 17, 16, 15. Let's go back to the beginning of these. And then we'll do like kind of 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's our kind of quest cards, journey cards. And so what I'm going to do is, let's have a look how they read in like a trio. So I'll just shuffle these up. So I just pulled myself a couple of cards when I shuffled the whole deck together. So this deck has actually been put back in order. The cardstock, by the way, is absolutely lovely for Hay House. It's really flexible and kind of like buttery matte. It's really nice. I am very impressed with it, to be honest. So let's just shuffle the second pile as well. So there you go on that one. And then the first pile. So let's have a look what Sharon suggests you ask the card. Let me just move my little figures from there. Journey alloys. So the journey spread, you'll have a journey card which reveals the challenges and opportunities associated with a particular stage in the heroine's journey. So the challenges and opportunities card then, guys, is the sacred landscape. So the second one, the allies card, reveals the qualities which will help you navigate that particular time of your life. So we've got the story carrier, and then finally the places card. Where are you? Where am I now? Right, the places card, which reveals a task to be undertaken at this stage of your life. Sorry. And then the question is, where am I now in the heroine's journey? This is my life, and what qualities and tasks should I focus on to inform and help me? So you pull the 3 cards. So, right, the stone circle is the sacred landscape. So let's have a look where it says on here. Emphasises the need to recognise and honour the cycles and seasons of our own bodies and our own lives. The body is also a sacred site. In which ways might you bring yourself into greater attunement with yours? How might you recognise its need for rest at certain times and delight in its strength and energy at others? The body, in a very real sense, is our soulmate. Our journey through life depends on it. The body is literally the ground of our being. This card invites us to consider that ground as sacred. So the second card then is number 8, which is Rhiannon. Rhiannon is an ally who helps us to discern and uphold the stories about our lives which we believe to be true. The stories which come from our own beautiful hearts and from ways of being and enduring that are unique to us alone. And then finally, reclaiming the feminine. This card invites us to delve deep to uncover our inner source of female wisdom and to embrace our own unique creativity and life-giving qualities in the spirit of both our own growth and our service to the world. So this is kind of how you use the deck in the 3. And obviously you can just like pick a card from anywhere in the deck just to pull as a daily draw, or a clarifier in a tarot reading, or an opening. So this is absolutely beautiful. I am so glad I actually purchased it. It was on pre-order and I think I paid £12 for it. I think it was £12 or £13. But you can actually get it now over at Oneness Emporium. The lovely Cheryl has it in stock. Make sure that you enter code Musings10 at the checkout, where you will get 10% off your final purchase. So thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been a walkthrough, talk through of the Rooted Woman Oracle, available now. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I really can't wait to work with it a lot more. So this will definitely be used in my practice. So thanks for watching. I hope you're all okay. Stay safe, lots of love, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys.